Roxo Media House.
Hey Frog fans, welcome inside the Flying C Club studio here at Roxo Media House. I'm Jace Posey.
And I'm Isaiah Manning with the TCU basketball team. Thank you for always supporting our basketball program, and we look forward to seeing you in the show mire soon.
We're also excited to host this edition of Frogs Today. In today's show, we're recapping the end of the football season, plus we'll preview our game against Georgetown tomorrow night.
Our women's basketball team is on a roll as well. Our volleyball team has its first game of the NCAA Tournament tonight, and both our Triathlon and Beach Volleyball teams compete for a national championship. Today's show starts after a quick word from one of our sponsors. Stay tuned.
Higginbotham, we put people first. So we simply start by listening to you. Whether you're searching for customized insurance, HR, or financial solutions to protect your home, car, health, business, or employees, our specialists are here to serve you, the people you care about, and your success. Higginbotham, insurance, HR, and financial services. Inspired by you.
Welcome back inside the Flying C Club studio. I'm your host, Jace Posey. Our football season has come to an end after a tough loss to the University of Oklahoma. This wasn't the season anyone expected, especially the guys in the locker room.
We didn't meet our expectations that we had from the beginning of the year, but I mean, as a team, I think we fought hard, stayed together. I don't think nobody got strayed away from the goal that we had of going to a bowl game. We just couldn't really execute how we wanted to.
You know, we came together as a team. You know, we figured it out. You know, just to find that extra push in us, and it's going to be something special to what Coach Browse can bring to this team. You know, our offense together, when we all clicking as one, you know, we powerful, and we show that when we just taking it one play at a time.
And that's why we're going to get it right. We're going to get it fixed, and I have 100% confidence that we're going to go into this offseason and we're going to fix the thing that needs to be fixed. And I'm going to do a great job being a leader and holding guys accountable. And you know, we're going to get it fixed. So that's a guarantee. So I know it's going to happen.
Here's what Coach Sonny Dykes told us in his final State of the Frogs coaches show this week.
Look, I think we all were disappointed in the season that we had. I mean, I think, you know, our job as coaches is to get the very most out of our players, and I felt like that we did that the year before, and that was mission accomplished. And most years you don't really feel like that, but I think with the way that thing unfolded, and you know, to go 12-0 in the regular season in year one and to have the guys play at the level that we played at, I felt like we really got the most out of our guys. I think, you know, this year don't feel like we did a good job of doing that, and so I think that's what coaching is. It's, you know, it's finding a way to make whatever team, whatever you have, those ingredients to try to bake the best cake with those ingredients. And don't feel like we did that this year, and I think we gotta get better at that. But we will, and again, we have a plan to address what we need to address and move forward. But you know, you look at last year and you say, you know, 7-1 in one-score games this year, 0-4. You know, that's tough, and we got to get better at the little details. And when you lose that many close ball games, you know, it comes down to the turnovers and red zone execution and 2-minute offense and all the stuff that we've talked about. And so we just got to get better at those things and just overall continue to improve our team, develop players, recruit guys, create competition, and become a tougher football program.
Missing a bowl game is a tough reality for Coach Dykes and the team. Here's what our classmates on campus are saying.
Following last season, I think the expectations were really high.
I think we gave it our all, like every game we had, especially like some of the games was really close.
Kind of a rebuilding season this year. So if we could get some more wins next year, get our offense kind of cemented.
I was hoping for a little bit better, but hey, there were definitely some flashes on offense. I think our offensive line got a heck of a lot better. Josh Hoover is going to be solid.
Losing a lot of players was really hard on them, but I think that gave them an opportunity to grow and to learn. And I think that going into next season, they're going to use all the tools and techniques that they've learned this season and just get better and better.
We know the guys will work hard this offseason to come out better and stronger next season. We'll be right back.
Energy does everything for us. It's all-encompassing.
We're all benefiting and affected from it.
And it is something that we all need to know about.
It is the glue that holds everything together.
TCU is powering what matters, our future.
We don't just talk about what's needed, we focus on results.
The Ralph Lowe Energy Institute is creating a world where energy is affordable, sustainable, and reliable.
simply the best barbecue in Fort Worth. Dine in, catering, or drive-through. 2900 Montgomery, just off I-30. Remember, the best barbecue in Fort Worth is at Railhead Smokehouse.
Welcome back inside the Flying T Club studio. I'm Isaiah Manning. My teammates and I remain undefeated this season after a convincing win over Houston Christian earlier this week. Our basketball team is now 6-0, and we're really just getting started.
That we're capable of doing anything we set our mind to. Dixon has been preaching, cutting down our turnovers, and we had 6 turnovers this game compared to the previous game. And I think we're just building off our previous games, and I think we can go as far as we want to.
We're the best transition team in the country, so when we get stops, we taking off. And you see we had a lot of assists today because we like to share the ball, so that's what we did.
We play again tomorrow night against the Georgetown Hoyas in a Big East Big 12 battle on the road in D.C. Meanwhile, the women's team dominated in the St. Pete Showcase this past weekend. Sedona Prince was named tournament MVP.
It's really, really hard and really rare to get off to a start like this, and it's hard even if you're not a new staff. It's tying the best start ever, so it's happened one other time, and so just super proud of this group. You got to be able to finish games, and we're going to be, when Big 12 rolls around, there's going to be a lot of close games, and something that makes us so unique at the end of games is Sedona's ability to shoot free throws as a center. I think she's shooting really close to 80% from the free throw line. She's 6'7", so she gives you this big target as an outlet. You got 5 kids that are out there on the court that you trust at the free throw line at the end of the game. And so I think we have the ability to finish games well because of our free throw shooting.
That's a big thing is having a big that can knock down those kind of shots. And as you can see, I'm leading the country in free throw attempts right now. And it's not just about shooting them, it's about making them, right? Yeah. So if teams are going to foul me, that's going to be a threat, knowing that foul me, I'm gonna put in points. We're resilient, very, very resilient team, which that was a big question of when we get into these tough positions, when we are have to go to war against these teams that have gone to war before with each other and done it successfully. Can we fight against that and can we win? And we did twice, and so that's pretty amazing to see, especially from our young squad and a squad that's it's our first year together, but we look like we played together for multiple years. So I'm excited to keep showing the world what we can do.
We're only 7 games into this with a group that's just learning still how to play together on both sides of the ball. And so week by week, they're going to continue to get better and grow, and our rotation can get bigger and expand that. And so I said it in my press conference when I got hired, but you never limit young people. It's incredible what they can accomplish. You have talent, you have a great culture and a fun environment. Sky's the limit.
The ladies are now 7-0 and host Tulsa tonight in the Schollmeyer. Please come out and support the team. And let's give our volleyball team a shout out for making their 2nd consecutive NCAA tournament. The Frogs Today team was there when the ladies found out they'll be playing Florida State tonight in the first round of the tourney.
Hey, it's really awesome. Like that's why I came here, right? I feel like we have a gold mine here, and I'm just digging right now. I'm just trying to find every nugget I can, and I'm just so proud of the girls. And we've had a lot of injuries, a lot of inconsistencies that we've just kind of plagued us all season, and we're in a good place right now. So I'm really excited.
It means everything. We worked so hard to get here, and having our name called is just like, the feeling is surreal, and it starts from 0-0. So ready to get back in the gym with my team and get this going.
It was different this year than it was last year. I think we struggled a bit more this year, so it was a bit more nerve-wracking, but just seeing our name up there it was a breath of relief, but it was also just this huge excitement because we have a great bracket, I feel like, this year, so there's a lot of opportunity in front of us despite how good or bad our season's gone before this point, so I'm really excited.
Well, we're about as healthy as we can be, right? We probably haven't been at this place all season. I thought we played well enough to beat BYU. They just played better than us at the end of the game. But that's a really, really good team that should be a Sweet 16 or further team. And I feel like we were just a few points away there. And I like our bracket. And I think if we can just put together some of our best volleyball, then I don't know if anybody wants to see us.
I think just the potential that we have. We say this thing play TCU way, and that is scary. when we start connecting, playing one way, we are a scary team. You know, I think even like Elite 8 scary team, so we just have so much potential.
I just think we're very diverse. I mean, with Audrey, Jay, all of our pins, they can play on either side. We have the back row attack, which a lot of teams don't have or don't see a lot in their gym. So I think we can use that to our advantage a lot. And then we have Melanie Parra with her serve. So I just think we have a lot of strength in every aspect of the game versus other teams who might be a little more one-dimensional. So I think we can use that to our advantage a lot.
I think the players feel pretty confident, but as a staff, like, we know the changes, and they've been playing really good volleyball. And, you know, I mean, share of the ACC titles, no joke. So we have concerns that we need to execute better. We've got to work our serve and pass a little stronger. But at the end of the day, it does help knowing we have already beat them. So it's not a question. It's just, can we play well enough to do it again?
I'm super confident. I mean, we've kind of been training all week for this. We know that they've had one of their outsides out. She'll be back, so something else for us to look forward to. But yeah, I feel confident.
I feel good too because we beat this team like once in this season, so I think we can do it again.
Whatever it takes at this point to kind of prove everybody wrong, we can do it. And again, like, we're 0-0, so just kind of bring it all together.
Try to do our best, and we can beat whatever team.
Congratulations and good luck, ladies. We'll be right back.
You know, we wouldn't be able to do the things we were able to do this year without the Flying T Club. So we got to continue to get people involved. It's more important right now than it's ever been.
Flying T is special. It's the best thing that I've encountered in college. It allows us to be able to offset a lot of the costs that our scholarships aren't able to cover. If people like winning, invest in the Flying T Club and NIL.
It's almost a necessity now in the college football world. I mean, you got to kind of invest in the programs, and what you put in is what you get out.
John's Grill is the newest venture from John Bennell and the Bennell's Restaurant Group. A ranch-to-table concept featuring food, beer, and spirits from around the great state of Texas. Our menu is designed by Chef Sean Alvarez and features 2 chef-inspired burgers, the Fatty and the Flatty, plus a brisket menu perfect for your casual night out. Fast casual service in a fun, relaxed, family-friendly environment, featuring 11 big-screen TVs for you to catch the big game on. Our mixology team has created a craft cocktail and beer menu featuring local spirits and brews from across Texas. John's Grill, home of the Players Club show each week. 2905 West Berry Street in Fort Worth, or online at johnsgrill.com.
Welcome back. Our triathlon team finished their first season with a trip to the national championships. Frogs Today student reporter Ella Gonzalez has a closer look.
Hey Frog fans, TCU Triathlon just had their inaugural season ranking 5th in the country. They made it to national championships, so let's hear how it went.
So individually, I have to say I'm really happy with my season. I think it went pretty progressively. Each race was a little bit better, so that's good. So in the national championship, I think we did really good. It was just a shame one of our girls, she crashed on the bike. So we lost a lot of points there. But I mean, that's triathlon. You can't really foresee those things. It was very close, like the points between the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th girl teams. So that was a little bit like a shame. Like, it was close, but I'm really happy. Like, it was a really good season.
I do feel like our team has so much potential. It wasn't the perfect race for all of us. I know a lot of us had amazing races, like Sarah, for example. My swim, I feel like compared to other races, was really good because I usually come out very close to last, but then biking, I usually get back up. The thing about this race in particular was that we didn't gain any time. Well, the groups that were ahead of us, they started gaining more time over us. I think we know what we're capable of, so we're definitely going to try to aim for that podium. Preparing-wise, I'm definitely going to keep swimming as much as I'm swimming right now. We also talked to our coach, and we're going to start biking more outside since our main sets were on the indoor bike. I feel like our team has so much more potential than the bike. We just haven't shown it yet. So we're definitely going to start working out more outside and doing harder efforts outside.
Thanks, Ella, and congratulations to our triathlon team. And another program that just competed for a national title is our beach volleyball team.
TCU brought home the gold at the AVCA Pairs National Championship. Frogs Today student reporter Jules Conti spoke to the winning duo about their success.
Hey Frog fans, I'm here at TCU Sand Volleyball Court talking to the dynamic duo about how they brought home a national championship for TCU.
It was really great playing with Lena. She blocks so many balls, so I just like stand in the back and I really don't have to do anything. We're like really both aggressive players and we're not going to go for the easy shot ever in a game. The first day was just like a pool, like you play in a pool and you just kind of get your rankings to start out. So there was a lot less pressure starting off. And then the second and third day was single elim. And so just knowing that our first game on the second day was like, it could be like the end of it was really stressful. And also knowing that all the teams there are like the best from their schools. So just knowing that there was no easy game was pretty stressful, but it just got more exciting as we went. I never go into a tournament with like expectations to like win. Like I always have to go in and like prove myself, so it was fun knowing that we were going all the way.
It's our second tournament together, our first tournament together. I feel like we found this connection from the very first practice, and maybe the coaches, they maybe knew that it will work out. We found that team trust on the court, and then it's really helping because the trust is the most important thing when you're playing in the game. And yeah, I like playing with Haley, it's fun. Final game and the semi-final, I get targeted, so they were serving me most of the time. So I had to ask for help, and I'm so happy that she understood me, and then she like, let's do this, let's do better this, like stay closer to the line. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna listen to you and I'm gonna do what you tell me to do. This year, I wanted to prove it, that we can get there. We need to be better than last year, and we did it. And I'm so happy that all work we've done, it worked out.
Thanks, Jules. Before we go, remember to swing by John's Grill every Thursday night to watch the Players Club.
The show is taped live every Thursday at 6 p.m. This week, Jace and I were guests on the show.
Not to hog the mic here from Jace, but so when I was a freshman in high school, I went to the camp at TCU, not the elite camp, but just the regular one that anybody goes to. And Bain was there, and he kind of saw that I was taking it a little more seriously than the other guys, and he was just like, don't be afraid to be the only one. So don't be afraid to be the only one at this camp taking it serious. Don't be afraid to be the only one in the gym, at nighttime, whatever. Just don't be afraid to run your own race, have your own path, and do things the way that helps you.
Wow, anything from you that stands out?
I haven't talked to any of those guys personally. I talked to Bingo some, but nothing major there. But we all have a good relationship, even when the older guys come back. It's all laughs and smiles, and, they just pitching every now and then.
We've had a lot of fun hosting this week's episode. Everyone behind the scenes here at Rockstone Media House, I'm Isaiah Manning.
And I'm Jace Posey. Thanks for watching this week's show, and thank you for always supporting our basketball program. Please like and subscribe to Frogs Today for the best coverage of TCU athletics. Until next week,
go Frogs!